everybody, how are we doing? It occurs to me I forgot to change the channel point rewards for today. How are we doing? Abby, congratulations on your first. I am proud of you. 9 times a first. Proud of you. Good work. Chantel, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Jump into the void on. Name the tool on. I know Chantel's been saving. And Naga on. Beautiful. All right. Now I'm actually prepared for stream. Go me! I'm a hero. Excellent streamer. The finest of streamers. Nam, welcome in. Love you to bits. Oh, yo, you're not here? Oh! Got like a lump in my throat right now. Huh. Oh, well. I'm okay. I'm exhausted. But I'm here. Ooh, we got a hey that was missed, so we do a good old... Olio, welcome in. What's going on? What is going on, my love? How are you? How are you doing today? I had a terrible night's sleep last night. I woke up at about 3:30 a.m. from possibly the worst dream I've ever had in my life, so that was fun. And then went to sleep again around like 7:30, and then got up around 10. So, ha. But I have compacted the create contraption we designed last week. Can confirm you are the best Minecraft streamer. I'm pretty sure that is not the case. Whoa. Ooh, look at all them cute amounts. But, so I compacted the create thing of what see. Yeah, you got them back, yay! So I've got that as a create schematic, so we can use the schematic cannon to put that in. So we're going to spend a bit of time today just collecting resources and getting that going. What do you mean, why do those emotes look like Maurice? They are Maurice! I totally forgot there wasn't a straw in there and just went roll. Y'all are the rest. Oh, okay, Nam. I see how it is. I'll still never forget the time, like, I show up to the airport to go to your place. I get there, been on a flight for an hour and a half. See, there's just this big sign that says Momo. But let's hop over here, shall we? Now, I've only been AFKing here for like the last 20 minutes, and I don't think we got any powdered snow, but that's okay. That's alright. I'll do some more AFKing for that tomorrow. Chantel. What can I say about you? Can we get some love in the chat for Chantel? Ooh, it's loving me? Okay. Well, you can give some love in the chat for me then. Ooh. Oh, I forgot about that. We need to clean that up. It's truly heinous. Yeah, I'm thinking we put the our new create contrine down here, possibly. Love for both of you. Oh, you are wonderful. I love you, Chantel. I'm glad you're in the community. Alright, let's grab... Do I have some hippity happening of this stone stuff? I do. I'd rather use glass. Let's try and clean up this just horrific mess I've made, shall we? Oh, okay, so... Because we need access to here. Which is going to be interesting. Does this need to be here? I feel like it doesn't. No. So... Did what I needed to, subbed and now I need to head. Oh good, my friend. Need to drive home. Hope I don't miss the awesomeness. I mean... feel like there's not that much to miss. Like, oh, this is... Oh, no, that shouldn't spill out there. So that's good. Uh-huh. Away from that trap door, cause there's something down there. Gotta lurk. Be back sooner or later. Oh, good, my friend. Enjoy the lurk, and thank you very much for it. I really do appreciate it. And like that. Yes, Chantel. I'm watching on your PS4, but in chat on my phone. Amazing. How are you, Mac? How are you, my love? Hope you are well. We're cleaning up this nightmare that I didn't clean up last time. Tell me when you aren't busy with something so I can redeem. I'm just redeem whenever. Like I can stop this. We're always doing something. Alright, we've cleaned up the lava. That will take literally 3 streams to go away. But it's gone, which is a plus. Be gone. And now we can get in here. I do want to expand this platform out a little bit. We will still make it glass, I think. Just want to make this a bit easier to land on, because we need to come here to access the filters when we want to smelt things. XDK Dominoes, welcome in, welcome in. How are you, my friend? I hope you are well. Knowing Chantel's true might, sword or bow if possible. Alright, so we have, You're good? I'm glad to hear, glad to hear. Thank you so much for the follow, I really appreciate it, my friend. Alright, so we've got this steel crossbow and this sword, which is currently named Looting, but I should be able to rename it. I do also have another almost identical sword. Oh, this one's called the Laughinator, though. I will probably get a new sword soonish, though. Friend logged into the realm and asked me what tutorial I watched for the composting palm trees. Cute. I mean, they're not that good. Then the bow? Alright, we can do that. Boop. Thought I could rename it in here. Do I have to be doing something to name you in there? I mean, I should be able to use an anvil. Do I own an anvil? I do. I also have a large amount of levels. So, I'm just going to copy and paste that one, because that's a lot of typing right there. Whoop. Ba-ba-ba-na-ba-ba-na. Annoying Chantel's true might. Your building is improved, I'm actually proud, is what he said. You have the type of friendship that insults a common praise is bread. Well, I'm glad all the praise was for my building. I mean, look, I wasn't gonna see the best palm tree trunks that I've seen, which is ancient debris. Because I know you guys do play in creative and survival in that world, and I'm not just gonna make ancient debris trunks while I'm in creative. But yeah. Alright, we are... I hope you like your redeem there, Chantal. We are working on cleaning up this monstrosity. Because, yeah. At least we've started cleaning up the lava. I'm sure it's still got a ways to go. Alright, so we gotta do... let's expand out somewhere for me to stand, please. I wish to stand on the platform, Papa. So you, Ba, ba, ba. You. And then just like that. And perfection. Now, can I access that? Not currently. I mean, I think the composters work pretty well too. I do like the composters. But that was like my first time ever building a palm tree. So I didn't quite know what I was doing, but that's fine. Alright, so I need to be able to access you, so if we just grab a platform like that, just make it spawn proof. Like that, should hopefully be okay to fly on here. Maybe come out a little bit more. Now let's do the other ones that don't require as much cleanup, just require me to have a platform to stand on. Yeah, perfect. And over to here. I hate this jetpack. Have I mentioned that? I don't need any of these here. And that will make my life significantly easier. Alright. So I've compacted our block maker thing that we designed last week on stream for this, and I've got it ready to kind of put in with the schematic cannon. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of work after it's ported in, but that's fine. Alright, that's fine. But I know we got to do at least a couple create contraptions to be able to even get everything we need for that today as well, and we need to figure out where we want to put it. So, we've got that cleaned up, which is nice. We're not at a point that we can improve the passive mobs on the mob farm. I need to AFK for some powdered snow still for that. Alright, let's put stuff I don't need away. And let's fix up the floor over here that I accidentally destroyed. Oh, we made a backpack last time, didn't we? Yo, go me, I'm a hero. So this has like all our tools and stuff in it, and we spent a lot of time. Please tell me I haven't slept. Please tell me I haven't slept. We shouldn't have slept, right? I don't have a sleeping bag, right? No. Okay, we haven't slept. Good. Thank God. Because we need Phantom Membrane to be able to keep going with Forbidden Arcanus mod. And I want to, like, go through that to get, like, cool armor and weapons and gear and stuff. Alright, so, what we need today, though. We need schematic cannon. Schematic, and a book. Do I have, like, spare books, babe? I do! Go me. And we'll need gunpowder energon! My friends, come to me. Heh. Haha. Ba-ba-ba-da-na-na-na-na-na. Give me your membrane, I want your flappy flaps. Because I have a feeling I'm gonna need like a lot of this. Ooh, my knowledge of death is improved. We got a raid, everybody! We have a raid! Welcome on in, Vile Ducky and Co. Wow, I had like no breath for that. Vile Ducky and Co. How are we? How are we? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. We are playing all the mod 7 to the sky today, modded Skyblock. And we are going to be working on a cool, like, create machine today. We designed the core mechanics and stuff a couple streams ago, and then today I just worked on compacting it and condensing it. So we'll be using the schematic cannon from Create to get that in our life today. But how was your stream? What were you up to, my friend? Oh, you played Sky Factory 3! Yo, yo, yo! We need Phantom Membrane for the Forbidden Arcanus mod, so I'm just spending my nights fighting phantoms at the moment without looting on my sword. Always great. I know I've played 4. I don't know if I played 3. Does that have the same like mechanic of the resource trees as 4, or is it something else? I'm curious. Put up on a server, yo, 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 yo! And for those who do not know me, I don't know if I have a mod around here at the moment, so let's do a quick shout out at a Vile Ducky. Join me in following Ducky, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid, very, very much. And, Matt Kildorn, welcome in, welcome in. How are you, my friend? I hope you are well. We are fighting the wing flappy flaps for these things. And yeah, for those that do not know me, and Vile Ducky, thank you so much for the follow. My name is Sir Laughlot, all my friends call me Laffy. I am a polyamorous, neurodivergent, and queer Minecraft streamer. I stream both modded and vanilla. Modded on the weekends, vanilla on Monday to Wednesday. Ooh, we've smelted up all of the sand now. That's cool. This here is Maurice. He's the patron saint of the channel. He looks over us. He hopes that we are well. And if you're ever having a bad day, you feel like no one cares, Maurice cares. He is always in your corner, and you are always in his thoughts. Alright, alright, alright. What did you get up to in Sky Factory? Are you like new to the pack? Like you still doing that early game grind, or what were you up to? I'm curious. But obviously, if you need to head off, do your post-stream stuff, sleep, eat, whatever you need, don't be afraid to raid and run, of course. Alright, so let's find where we want to put this thing. For now, I think we add it to our just ever-expanding thing, and probably under here, maybe going like that way. So what we want to do is we want to grab our schematic table, throw this guy in there, and we're going to cobbleworks that. Alright, so let's come out like a couple. Ba, 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 ba. Returning to Sky Factory Theme, you were playing basic Minecraft for that? Nice, awesome, awesome, awesome. I love both modded and vanilla. Okay, right, so I need to like lower that down by a lot. If I look down like that, no. Hold left alt to focus. Move Y, and now I can do this. Yeah, okay. I want like that. Now I want to alt to focus. I want to rotate. Like that. Maybe we want to move you up 1, like that. Helios991, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it, my friend. How are you? This doesn't look like it interacts with anything we've got going on, other than this cobblestone pillar, of course, so that's cool. So let's maybe move you that way. So do I stand like this and then do that? No. Okay, so I think I need to... If I can get over here, maybe. How are you, Helios? I hope you are well, my friend. We're just working on getting a schematic in place from Create. So if I do that now, yeah, okay. So I'm thinking... Let's try and get you, like, kind of centered. You should be able to center you, right? Ah! Aha. Does that look centered to me? That looks perfectly centered to me. Beautiful. Alright, and let's just double check again. This isn't interacting with anything down here. I shouldn't. Aha, perfect. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to get our schematic cannon down. Throw you in. Throw gunpowder in. Throw you in. And now we get to see what our material list is. And we're just going to slowly work through all of this. You are my elevator, so beautiful. Alright, so we need 7 acacia 1x1 drawers. Do I own those? I think they'd be in here. I do not, so I presume that's chests. And acacia. I do not have a lot of acacia. But acacia looks beautiful. I assume it's... Let's quickly do draw. Just make sure it's... Yeah, it's planks. Cool. So let's do that. Now, how many do we need? 7? Oh yeah, this is a super... Yeah, this is a super modded pack. We got... well, not like... I mean, it's called all the mods, so you'd assume so. It's got quite a few. Lots and lots of mods. Always a good time. Alright, so if I do... I need 7. That is enough for 7. Beautiful. Alright, we need 7 of the sophisticated storage barrels, which I should have. I have 2 of them. So I make you how? Like that. So more acacia. Do I have any slabs? I do have heaps of slabs. That's good. So let's do that. Ba-da-ba-ba-na-nay. And redstone torches. Aha. I wanted to say, oh, you do have plans to play SF4? Nice. Yeah, it's a really cool pack. I played it ages ago. Long before I started streaming. It's a very cool pack. Okay, so we need those. I need just 2 regular chests, which I have. A chute, which I should own. Maybe. Probably. Do I not own a chute? I must have it somewhere. Alright, so a chute is... iron plates and iron. So, iron plates, iron, Set up a thing of that. I assume for the smart chute, because I need tons of these. I need a ton of chutes, yeah. So let's just make a handful. 32 is probably fine. Oh, and next to the schematic cannon, we actually want to have chests to hold all of the resources that it... Whoops. that it can access, so... we shouldn't need too many. 3 double chests is probably overkill. Boop. Alright. Cobblegen tier 2. So that and that. Actually, do I have... Nope, I don't, so that's easy. We do that. Lava. Look, oh good, my friend. Cause there's something down there. Enjoy your sleep, my friend. Thank you so much for being here, and I really, really appreciate the lurk. Thank you so much. Glass. And logs. You and you, then that and that and that. Then lava. Woohoo! And water. I forgot about this guy. I forgot about the night statue again. This is the gift that keeps on giving. You forgot to say anything for the past 20 minutes? How do you forget that? Like, you don't have to, it's fine, you don't need to talk, but like, I'm intrigued how you forget to talk. Alright, so that's Cobblegen tier 2. So let's just put all those in the drawer. In the chest. That's what I'll do. Normally I'm talking all the time. I mean, you don't need to talk. It's totally fine. It was like, what, 2 chests? You... a chute. These... How'd I put the gen in? Is that right? Yeah, so now just quickly we'll throw this back in and it will update it. You just like talking? I like talking to you, my friend. Alright, so now, okay, 2 crushing wheels, which we have made. Which I assume are in here? Yes. 2 crushing wheels. Let's put wood away for the moment. 2 crushing wheels, a depot. Do I have another one of those? They're very easy to craft if I haven't. Depot. Just one of you and you. Alright, so we got a depot. Let's try and clean up our inventory a bit so it's like fairly obvious which things are going in the thing and what aren't. Alright, 6 fans. So shafts, casings, and propellers. We need more of the andesite alloy, which I know we've got a ton of in here. Yes. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. And let's grab... Okay, I'll definitely need way more of these. So, encased fan... So was... Yep, that should be doable. So I need 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not having the smelter be as fast as possible just because of space and how the design fit, but it's fine. It's not really an issue. So that... There... No, well, we're not done on that. So we need... So it's what? Casings and shafts, which I do have... What happened to my casings? Did I not just pull them out? Oh, I didn't. Okay. So we do that, and we have the perfect amount of shafts, so perfection. Okay. So there's the fans. A filter, how do I make that? A really big fan of Minecraft, lol? Oh, same, man. Like, I love Minecraft to bits. Like, we've got our vanilla series, we've got our modded series, and I'm also, like, playing in, like, 2 Vault Hunter servers, and I just love Minecraft. It's great. We've been doing some creative building on stream recently. It's been so nice. So wool and nuggets. How many filters did I need? Just one? Yeah. Boom, boom. Filter. And 11 gearboxes. And how many vertical gearboxes? Or is that just going to convert the gearboxes automatically? Because that's cool if it is. Alright, it's just asking for regular ones. Okay. Hopefully that converts the ones that need to be. Oh, yep. Yep. It's okay. I'm an idiot. Amazing. Absolute hero. Okay, 11 gearboxes, which I should have a recipe for here. That one. So cogs and casings. How am I on cogs? I have like 0 cogs. Is there a better way to make these? No. It's just shafts and shafts are that. So let's make a stack of shafts. And then I need what? Planks, right? So gearboxes, nope, because I need these. You, let's make a stack of you. Make another stack of shafts because they're very useful. Gearbox, you. I need more casings. So do I have much in the way strip logs around? No. Let's grab you. I mean, it doesn't really matter where I do this. So I guess Barbara and. An annoying mechanic, but it is something we can automate with create, so I guess it's okay. We need to strip it all. I think I did make a stripping thing, didn't I? Yeah, I made a sawmill thing. A little bit, kinda. It's not great. What's a food that you know about in America that would be weird in Australia? 90% of your food. Like, so much American food, we're like, what on earth? Alright. And then one more gearbox. Beautiful. Okay. And is that a page? That is a page. So let's just do that. Boom. Whoops. Those in. I probably need to add the things to this filter. Which are stone and glass. Needs to be added to this filter. Hey friends, wanna give me your flappy flaps? I'd like your flappy flaps. Ha! Bum bum flap. Flap 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 flap. Yeah, we really need looting. It's a lot more expensive to get looting on your sword than it used to be. With tinkers. So we need glass and stone on the allow list. Allow you, perfect. So then that as well. Whoops. Having this right by the elevator is proving annoying, but that's fine. Want to know what I don't even understand that's from America? It's called a tater pig. It's a hot dog shoved inside of a baked potato. That sounds semi-horrific, to be honest with you. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff in our inventory right now. Can I remove... Yes, I can remove a lot of things. I don't need you anymore. You can go in there for the moment. These can go away. I shouldn't need those for right now. Hello, friends! Can I interest you in being the victim of my swan? Because I would like you to be the dead. Aha! Whoa. Aha! Wah! Ha! Wah! Ha! There's no seasonings in the potato? Oh, why? Bone crusher. Beautiful. I like to crush the bones. That's why we have so many of them. And skeleton heads. Heh. Come to me! I wish you to be dead! I can't think of like any good way to automate phantoms without doing the deep mobs learning thing, which I know nothing about, but I know we're definitely not at the stage to do it. Nice. To me, a big thing is just having mac and cheese inside of literally everything. There's so much stuff that's like, yeah, mac and cheese this, mac and cheese like this, and it's like, why? It would be kind of hard to get seasoning inside of just a hole going straight through a potato that would fall out the other end. I mean, you could still season a potato without doing it that. Alright, okay. I don't need this for the moment. Alright. Oh, what did I do? I don't know. Alright, so item pipes 31. I do not have enough item pipes. How do I make you again? A really annoying recipe. Marinate the potato. I'll marinate your potato if you know what I mean. No. That's horrific. Okay. That. So let's just make a handful of these. And some more. And then some of these. Alright. Cool. So I needed how many? 31. My friends die. Bum ba 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 dum bum ba bum bum. Ba 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 Ba, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. Gotta use the true might of Chantel! Ha ha, Chantel! Your true might has killed the friend. 8 still. Any more? Alright, we keep going. Alright, trash can. I'm pretty sure we have like a ton of these made. Yes. 21 item vaults. I have no idea how to make these. Let's find out. I put several in these, so I'm really hoping they're not too expensive. Iron plate and barrels. Okay, that's like super easy. Okay, do we have barrels? We don't. Is there like an easy way to make these? Planks and slabs. More of both, please. More friends! I wish for you to do the die. Like, I'd rather use my sword, but like, considering my sword doesn't have looting, it really doesn't matter. Ba-ba-ba-da-ma. Sidestep, dodged you, baby. Oh, they didn't give me any. That was rude. Alright, so we just need to make a ton of barrels. I think that's enough. It was 21 I need, right? Yeah. Alright. So then you and you. We do not have enough plates. Do I have more plates? More plates we make. Rebel Joe Mama, welcome in, my friend. Hope you are well. No, I don't understand this grilled cheese Obama sandwich. Interesting. Banana. So this is the plate maker, right? Yeah, so we throw iron in here and it turns it into plates. But it's slow. So very slow. My friends, come to me, friends. Ah. 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 This is gonna take a bit to get like 21 of these, so let's move on and make something else. Large cogwheel, I need 1 in my life. Do we own? We do own! Go me, I'm a hero. These can move up there. 9 belts. Dal, welcome in, my friend. How are you? Haven't seen you around in a while. I see how it is, Dal. I see how it is. I mean, I get it. Maurice is the prettier one of us. I do get it. How are you, gorgeous? Hope you're well. We're playing some modded Skyblock today. And we are just working on getting a create contraption I designed today in the world using the schematic cannon. So what am I making again? I need my 9 belts. Do I own 9 belts? I do own 9 belts. What a hero. Been alright? It's been a while. I do lurk in your streams a lot. But I don't chat a lot. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-na. Alright, let's move the item fold over there, because we got to make more of them. Alright, polished black stone I decided to use for like my redstoning blocks, because I know we can make black stone now, but I do just have a good amount. How much did I need? Less than that? 39. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Have my viewer list up most of the time because I have major lurkers. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, let's swap out our flux capacitor, shall we? Still got plenty of like space, plenty of more power, but you know. Worth doing. Worth Dulux. 7 comparators. Do I own 7 comparators? I do not. What happened to the redstone torches I put in the system? I definitely put redstone torches in the system. Where did they go? I don't have them in here for some weird reason, do I? No. I don't randomly have one of these not on whitelist, do I? No. What? You went downstairs to eat? Oh, good, my friend. You missed me killing some these things. Phantoms using your boy. Where are my redstone torches? I swear I had like a stack on me, and then I put them away. I didn't put them in here, did? Oh, of course I did. I meant to put them in there. Okay. Okay. Quartz. Stone. Comparators. Banana. How many did I require? I required 7! Beautiful. These away. You away. You away. So I need 21 of these. Each requires a barrel. 6 plus 19 would be 25, so I can get rid of 4 of these. Oh, I got rid of all of them. Okay. What's 21 minus 6 would be 15, right? Playing on a vanilla SMP right now. Nice, nice, nice. What you working on? What you doing? What I like to see. 13 redstone links. This is going to be one that sets us back a while. This will take a while. Redstone link. How do I make these? Just started playing? Yo. Redstone link is this bad boy. Alright, fairly easy. And it's 1 for 1, is it? No, 1 for 2. So let's grab the only 2 of these that survived. Make some more. That's right, sticks are over here now. You already have diamonds? Nice. Still charged, you can't play ATM7. Yeah, that is sad your computer wouldn't let you. Curse of Bones, what is this? Interesting. I don't know where I got you, but cool. So it was brass casings. And how many did I need? I need 13. It was 2 per, so I want 7 brass casings. Do I happen to have any? I do not. Do I happen to have any brass? Yes. So we need more stripped logs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. And then it was just that and torches, right? And that. Yo, redstone links. Beautiful. I do not need all of them. Okay. By the way, you should set up a satisfying thing where the items just be circling around you. That's not a bad idea. Alright, now, we'll come to that later. Because that's going to require us, like, setting up a contraption to make. Bum-ba-da-dum. So, 41 shafts. My kind of party. Building a secret base at a rated ship? That's so cool. Love that. Alright, 16 smart chutes. So, electron tubes, brass plates, chutes, and that's iron plates and polished rose quartz. Because I know that my friends are going to steal my stuff. One of those guys says. How are we on the iron plates? Ooh, doing pretty good, actually. So how many brass plates do I need in my life? So how many of these did I want? Like 7? 16. And it's just 1 per? So let's go for the 16. Put that in there. Just farming wood right now? That's fair. Can I make the rest of these? I can! Perfection. So we'll wait for these bad boys, which I assume just aren't filtered. Yep. Can I just add and just type in brass plate? No? Alright, Ba-ba-da-da-da-dum. I mean, when it finishes, I'll just be able to grab the whole thing and then add it to the what? Farming wood? Yo, yo, yo. Ollie, you're heading off in 10 minutes? I get that. That's cool, cool, cool. Have a good night's sleep when you head off. Yeah, I get that. I know when like you got daylight savings, it moved an hour later, and it was already way too late for you to be here. So I get that. Almost there, I think. Maybe. Oh yeah, 2 more to go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we grab you, and we'll throw you into the whitelist. Whoop, I hear friends! I want so many membranes! Because I get the feeling I'm gonna need a lot of this. And 1 membrane only makes 4. Cool. So now we're making the chutes. Oh, right. I need these electron tubes, polished rose quartz, and iron. I have one of you, but I actually should have a weird quantity of polished rose quartz. Well, of rose quartz. Do I have a sandpaper? I do. Ba ba ba. Sandpaper ASMR. I'm gonna need to make more of this, but that's fine. I think it's literally just sand and paper. Yep. Yeah, sand and paper. Do I happen to have any sand around? That's snad. I do not. Okay. Just make like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, that many. Hey friends, hope you're well. Hammer. They don't like it when they're hit. Why did you get rebounded? You ba-da-ba. It's a bit easy. Ah! Well, that was rude. It's a bit easier to use a crossbow than it is to use a sword. And since I don't have looting on my sword, it really doesn't matter. I swear there was one more. So he just stuck it on the platform or what? Ah! There he is. The Might of Chantel! Ba-bum-bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Okay, and then sand and paper. Yeah, I know. I'll deal with you in a second, guys.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go.
Take care, Olio. Have a wonderful night's sleep. Awesome hanging out and chatting with you again, as always, my friend. Ah! 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 Having a magnet for this is really helpful, actually. Because I don't have to worry about picking up the membranes. Ha! Ha! Oh, I hear more spawning. Hello! Anyway, sandpaper. Oh, that's right, they don't stack. That's annoying, but fine. Bum, ba, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-na-na-na. And I know I'm gonna need more of this too. You've returned! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! As Olio leaves, the phoenix appears. We're sanding quartz. Ha ha ha. Bum ba na na. Because I will need a good amount of this. I know I need some deployers to make the speed rotation controller, and I'm pretty sure they need electron tubes. How's my D&D game going? It's good. It's good. Last couple sessions have been cancelled, but you know, that's pretty stock standard D&D. Got my bippity boppity boo. I've got my orc nature cleric Batak, who I have skinned to be like shaman, and he's so much fun. I love playing him. I have a great time with him. You, be gone. Don't need you or you. I don't think I need that anymore. Beautiful. and he's just a good time. I love him to bits. We're playing Fandelver, which I have run before, but it was also 8 years ago. I don't remember anything, and I'm not the kind to metagame, so our DM doesn't care. Because I've just moved to this area, so I've always lived in Sydney, but I've moved back to stay with my family here in Perth for a little bit, and I figured D&D is a very good way to make friends. You're becoming a bot? Lol. And yeah, it's going well. I'm having a good time. I haven't played in a little while, because like, when you have like bad depression, anxiety, it's kind of hard to be part of like big like long commitment games, because you just never know like when you're gonna have to reschedule for like 5 at a time just because you can't make it, like you just can't go. And then as a DM, it's like, there's no way I can run games at the moment. So. But this has been fun, just doing a pub game and just having a good time. Speaking of which, so like I know like a little while ago, Dal, you put out a tweet reaching out for content creators to play in like a one-shot for Heart of the Forest. Is that what the thing is called? Forest of Law, something like that. And I looked at the time and it was like 3 a.m, like Sydney time. You're Australian, Dal. What are you doing? I was like, yeah, I might do that. And then I looked up the time and I was like, oh no. I did the time conversion. I was like, no, I will not do that. Friendo's American and British, I get it. Oh, do you not... I hate this. I don't know what adds a random NBT tag when I, like, eat it. It's very annoying. Anyway, what was I doing? Making these. Electron tubes. So let's just make the 16 we need right now. Beautiful. Smart shoot and 1 singular spruce log. Yeah, I don't run them at the best of time of the day for Aussie. I'm like, man, just the fact that you do that on like a regular occurrence is actually mind-boggling to me. That is not where the book goes. Ooh, almost there. Alright, so storage controller, white sails, and windmill bearings. Alright, so it's not putting into account the pipe upgrades, so that's good to know. Which I'm not surprised about. So what am I doing? Storage controller. I assume I don't have a spare one of these. How do I make the... I have 2 vastly different sleeping schedules for that now do their thing automatically, work night, non-work night. That's fair enough. Storage controller. Alright, 2 drawers, stone, blocks of quartz, and comparator, which I think is currently in here. Yeah. Quartz. Do I happen to have like blocks of quartz made up? I do not. Quartz. Alright, storage controller is what I'm making. You, just stone, and drawers. Am I out of drawers? Huh. Alright, chests. Blanks. La 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 la. Ah la la. Adia. Beautiful. Bum ba da da dum bum ba ma da da. Whoop. 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 Aha. 32 white sails. Do I have more? Probably. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Ba. Up and up. And a windmill bearing. I doubt I have another one, right? Yep. How do I make you? Surprisingly easy. So stone, wood slab, and a shaft. I feel like this should have slime in the recipe, right? I'm gonna go for a nap. Didn't get any sleep last night. Very exhausted due to school and volleyball. All good, my friend. I'll see you in a little bit, my friend. Hope you have a good good nap. Appreciate ya. All right, so that's that, and then is that like everything else? Yeah. All right. Then we're just gonna do the speed controller. There will be a lot of adjusting to do. I can tell you that once it's ported in. So let's do that. Do that. And now we do the speed controller. Speed! Mystical dagger. Alright. So the hard thing is this. So we need 3 deployers and 3 depots. So we've got depot 1 here, and that's you. Okay, then deployer. Okay, so more of these electron tubes. 3. Brass hands. I need, so that's 4 times 3 is 12. So let's go throw these in the plate maker. Are you still going with those? You are. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Then I don't need brass casings, which is good. And then just casing. So yeah, I can make that once these are done. And that, which I have. Cool. Brilliant. Now we just wait for the plates to be done. The plates to be done. Oh my, the plates to be done. Oh, but did you see the mini that I posted to my Twitter a week or so ago, Dal? I was super happy with that. All of my mini painting supplies are still in Sydney, and I'm in Perth. So I had to use 7 tubes of dollar store art acrylic paint, and 2 leftover brushes from my mum's paint by numbers kits, and that was what I had to paint it with, and it was actually such a fun challenge. I had a great time. Alright. Did I not put the controller, in my favorites? Alright. So this. Alright, so let's set this up kind of along here, maybe? So I want, Deployer. Facing the other way. Do I have my wrench on me? Uh-huh. Deployer, deployer. Depot, depot, depot. Okay. I actually don't need multiple deployers. I didn't actually think about that, but that's fine. I only need one of these, so what do I need? So it's a gold plate, a little cog, a big cog, and a nugget. So I need a piece of gold, and I think there's a chance that this can fail, right? Yeah, it's an 80% chance. So let's make a handful of gold plates. I mean, let's just do like a stack, like whatever. And then... So big cogs, little cogs, I literally used all of them. So what was that again? That was like shafts and something? Shafts and planks. Cage, welcome in. How are you, my friend? I hope you are well. We are working on our, like, kind of create block maker thing today, where... It's a robbery! So I need that and iron nuggets, yeah? Yeah, that's not... that one. Alright. Give me all your smile! It's been taken! Okay, so first things first, I need a gold plate. Predominantly so that I can use it for a filter. You, and that. Submit. Then we take the gold plate and we put which one first? Oh, we've got to do it like 5 times too. Goodness gracious. So, small cog. Whoops. So, small cog. Then, big cog, which means I need more cogs and large cogs than that. And then iron nuggets. But we do that. Yeah. Then that. Then that. Then that. And we'll need to make some more big boys. Alright, so let's go do that now. Big cogs are shaft and 2 planks. Big. Oops. Like that, and like you. Then we do that. 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 And don't break, because I think this is the last one. Yo, we did it! What a hero. How many of these do we have left? 8? 6? Plenty. I wouldn't mind making another one of these. To put it on our, mob farm. Bambana. Bah. Now eventually I want like a create workshop where like all of these basic contraptions are automated and as fast as possible. But for now, I'm not making a ton of these. Okay, I think this is the last pass. Aha, we did it. Beautiful. Now how do I make... Alright, so... And just a brass casing? Alright. So that... That. That and that. Beautiful. So first of all, we put you in here. The one singular. Put that in, and that should say, yo, we are ready to go, bro. We are ready to go, bro. Woo! Let's just quickly have a look at show printer settings. Replace all with any. There shouldn't be anything in the way. So I think we're good. To hit go. Yeah, we're starting off down there with the windmill. Nice. Now let's go make the change to the mob farm while that's doing its job. It shouldn't take too long. And then we've got a bit of like work to like fix it. But I want these out. So we want more shafts. Boom. Oh, that'd be a stupid move of me to go like down there right now. Why would I think that's a good idea? Do I have that in here? Nope. You. What? Oh. Oh, it's a visual glitch. Okay. Let's go! Alright, let's just make sure they're all out. Loud track and perp are no donuts. Amazing. It's hard because we can't see the arm, but I think we're good. Alright, so I want to come down here. And we're gonna have to like completely like reassemble this, but that's fine. So let's get rid of that. That. We can get all of these cogs back. Which is quite nice. I actually want to extend this out by 1. Because we're occasionally getting some guys missing. So let's actually go and grab another belt. I don't need any of this stuff anymore, so let's go to you. That. 1 shaft will be plenty. Banana. Cool. Belt. Then might come out just a little bit. How do I make a gearbox again? Just that and 4 cogs. Nah, can't be bothered. Mm-hmm. Like that. Then that. And let's just build a platform down to build on. I actually quite like the kind of corkscrewy ones we've been doing. So we come around like this. Hello, sir. Aren't you cute? Wellsprig, that's what they're called. They're very annoying for the rates of my passive mobs. Mm-hmm. Like that. Uh-huh. Out a bit. Okay, perfect. Let's just quickly, for the sake of convenience, let's just split that in 4 so I know how many I'm using on each. Out we go. Disco Inferno. Baran. Bran. Oh no, I'm building this wrong. Dang it. Alright, so I need the controller my mustache is covered in stuff again. The ultimate, the forever issue. So like that. No. Like that. And then we put the cog here. Uh-huh. And then, do we want the windmill going that way? I feel like let's make the windmill go that way. Is that going to get in the way? Probably will, right? Hello, Chicon. Uh-huh. So then we'll do that. That. No, I want it that way. No. Like that, yes. Like that, okay. That is correct. Uh-huh. And like that, okay. So then we'll come out like this. And this is why I want the powdered snow to break their fall so they don't die from the thingawatsies. 4. Alright. Bum ba da ba. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. Alright, so if we do that, and then all we want to do is just kind of raise this until it stops working. Alright, that's the highest it can go. Yo! Exceptional, right? Perfect. Alright, that's going to have hugely increased our efficiency. I want to watch him go. And just see that, like, we shouldn't have any more spillage now, I think, hopefully. It's going to be really weird watching it because we can't see the arm. Okay, we got a spider that fell onto the windmill, but that's kind of okay. One day we will get this farm perfect, but for now we're just making tweaks like every stream, and that's fine. Still an amazing farm. It's more about cleaning it up and making it not look absolutely horrific. I will want to like get a gearbox and actually have that going that ways, probably, but for now I'm pretty alright with this. Alright, cool. I'm going to assume this is finished building now. So we've got a few things we need to do. Oh, it even ported over the filters. That's so good. Onto all the create machines? Yo, that's actually amazing. Okay. Alright, yep, the pipes are messed up, as I was expecting. Oh, these are even, like, linked and connected to this? That's amazing. Okay. The filters from these aren't set, but that's okay. This has done more than I expected it to, actually. So this is good. It didn't ask me for lava, actually. Interesting. So we need 3 buckets of lava. But we can get that easy. Pyfro, thank you for the luck, my friend. Love you to bits. 1, 2, 3. Uh-huh. So we need a lava bucket there. A lava bucket. Uh-huh. there. And a lava bucket there. Alright. I'm actually going to put that in there. I feel like that makes sense. Oh, what? This was all covered. I had this, like, covered. Uh-huh, okay. Uh-huh. Alright, from there. Alright, let's grab another of these. Whoa, we're close to death. So, like... there. And does that have the filter on it? I'd assume so, right? Yeah. Gah! I hope so. I can't see. I'd assume so, because it's done pretty well with the create stuff. Okay, so we need to grab this guy, and I also need a bunch of diamond pipe upgrades. So 7, 14, 17, yeah, 17 I think. Okay, so let's just get you in there. So 17, I know I made a ton of the golden ones. Do I have that many? I don't. That's fine. So that's you and then you. So that's iron. I probably need a couple stacks of these, right? And then redstone. Uh-huh. Then more redstone and gold. Oops. Uh-huh. And then the diamond ones, redstone blocks and diamonds. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Blissful cola. I do love a good blissful cola. Hello, friend. Get deaded. How we doing? 16. That's like a stack of that dust stuff. So I can do that for the moment. Ooh, we're running low on redstone. Ba 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 da ba ba da da da. Ba da ba da da da. Hmm. You, and you. Need more than that, didn't I? It was like 20 or something, wasn't it? 17, I think, actually. So let's actually just turn this back on. I don't like the amount of redstone I'm just about to blitz through. So let's do that. And then that. I hope that's enough. Let's eat, because I'm shockingly close to death. Banana. Let's grab that. Okay, so that's that. Gonna need you, and I'm gonna need filters for things. Do I actually? I don't know how much I actually need filters for with these. Don't know if I actually need any filters. That. Did I get the middle one? No, I didn't. Not particularly surprising, so let's get these in. Like that, and like that. Then we do like that, then we do these. You and that. Then down here, you, and then you are off when powered, yes. And then just gotta make sure you're outputting to that. Beautiful. Banana. Then I just need to grab all the things that this will produce to set those filters. So let's... I don't have cork, do I? No. Let's put away stuff I don't need right now. Bum bum. Ba 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 bum. Let's do that actually. Do these. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with. So 1, 2, 3. Grab my hammer out real quick. Boom. 1, 2. 1. We need glass, stone, and clay. Oh yeah, we're farming heaps of mopeds. We have so many mopeds. Hey friends! You come for the death? I like it when you come for the death. I don't know why they're like reflecting the arrows. Do that, then we head over to here and just check, yep, coming from here. So we start with cobble, gravel, sand, dust, then glass, stone, and clay. And then this is going to backfill this drawer as well as these barrels, just so it's easier to pull out of them. Currently, these are only just standard unupgraded, but then once these fill up, then we might do upgrades and stuff. But like this is designed around like backfilling. So I think all we need to do now is turn it on. Which is really cool. So you should be there. I like having you on me. And that. Someone's got me out of bed to load up MC. This is the life, absolutely. I think if I just turn it on, I think it's ready. Are you on the right speed? You are. So if I do that now. And it's all going the wrong way? Oh, yeah, it's all going the wrong way. Okay. Can I grab my wrench out? I mean, I shouldn't need to. So minus 64. There we go. And now you should go the correct way. There we go. Alright, so this should be working now. So we're getting cobblestone from the cobblestone generator. It's coming up here to this pipe, which is going down into there. This is kind of pushing stuff along to get smelted. These guys are detecting whether or not we need those in the system. We should have smelters smelting and grindstones grinding. And we should just be getting stuff going, hopefully. Cobblestone's not filling up, but it is going into that barrel. Okay, you're not overfilled on it. Surely I should be seeing things coming into this barrel. Yeah. Should all be going the right way. There's a chute under there. Run the cobblestone downwards when it can. We should be smelting into thingawatsy. If I get rid of you for a second, you have that filter there, which should be pulling stuff out when needed. You are spinning the right way. Items moving downwards, yeah. These are moving the right way. Looks like you're not putting any items out here. 4, 4, 4 is what it's doing at a time by the looks of it. Off when powered, should be doing 32 at a time. That's pulling out, that's pulling out. I feel like something should be filling up, right? I'm not seeing any other items coming through. And it does look like it's spitting, like it's taking things, isn't it? Because we've seen things moving across. It's working fine in the test world. And like, even if this side isn't working, this should be outputting cobblestone. Because that's only putting 4 on each one. There should be a chute there. It's taking whatever items can go on it. Why are you not working? Yeah, I know. I just want to make sure. Contains cobblestone. Cobblestone's on there. Oh, why isn't there lava there? Do I have lava somewhere that it's not meant to be? I do have lava somewhere it's not meant to be. That's why I couldn't get the dang... Why can't I get out? Oh, because I turned my jetpack off somehow. Okay. Yeah, so let's grab you. That's probably part of the dang issue. Nope, grabbed it from the wrong spot again. You need to be there. Yeah. Okay, we're seeing smelting happening. Gushta, welcome in. How are you, my friend? We've got our cobbleworks in here. I compacted it today, and we've put it in using the schematic cannon. Had to do a few tweaks. So now this is working. The smelting side's working. Okay. So we are getting stone through. And yet, where is it? Should be going into here. Where is my stone going? It's staying in there, which is concerning because you aren't picking that up. Should I just kind of do this just to make sure that it's kind of working on that front? Okay. Has doing that update helped? No. And you... It's probably just this isn't linked properly. Vicky, welcome in, welcome in. How are we, my friends? I even made a command for you. Which hopefully will have worked. I don't think it worked. Well, part of it worked. How was stream? How did your collab artwork thing go? Art, welcome in, my love. Star Crusher, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're well. We are working on some modded Minecraft stuff today. Playing around with... You finished it! Nice! Keen to see it. Keen to see. Hydrate, thank you, Gushta. Appreciate it. So we're trying to figure out why something's not working, and I think I figured it out. Past check. Alright. Possum Cena duffel bag. Welcome in. Found it even though I was left behind. Oh no! Binky, why would you? How evil of you. What a rude, rude person. I need you. Absolute monster. It's very rude. But any of my guys, if you're not following Binky, absolutely do. She's not family friendly, but she's a super funny art streamer, a really good friend of mine, and I just love her to bits. And in about a week's time, me and a bunch of people from the art community side of Binky's will actually be doing we'll be doing an 8-person collab playing some games. I won't be streaming it on my side, but I know Binky will be. So absolutely follow her for that. What am I doing? This. So we do this. Yeah, you weren't connected. Alright, so hopefully our stone should be in here now. Yeah, okay. And we should start seeing cobble going into there probably. Yep, one at a time. I did put all the things in here, yeah? Yeah, show me 32. These should all be taken out at 32, yeah, yeah. Oop. You should be taken out at 32. The tier 2 worked fine in creative. Yeah, the create mod. Let's upgrade this. Because it's clearly not fast enough. Oh my god! 2 raids in a row! Hannah, welcome in. Peculiar Puma, thank you so much for the raid. I really, really appreciate it. Hope you are well today. 2 raids in a period of about 3 minutes. Welcome in, everyone. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Sir Laugh-A-Lot. All my friends call me Lappy. I am a polyamorous, neurodivergent, queer streamer. I do both modded and vanilla Minecraft. At the moment we are doing modded, all the mod 7 to the sky. This here is Maurice. He's the patron saint of the channel. He looks over us. He hopes we are well, and if you're ever having a bad day and you feel like no one cares, Maurice cares. He is always in your corner, and you are always in his thoughts. Oh, I just got attacked by a phantom. Peculiar, how are you? How was your stream? I hope you are well. Ah! But Hannah, welcome in, and Puma, of course, welcome in. Everyone, please join me in following the wonderful Puma. Boop, boop, boop. How do you feel, Phantoms, knowing that I'm just casually going outside to do a shout out? Because I literally don't fear you at all. Ooh, I got something from that. What extra did I get from that? Ah, the grave dust stuff. Nice. Let's look for Ray Tug. I was like, ooh, Lappy's here. Ooh. So we've just so last week on stream we kind of started designing just kind of base core mechanics for a cobbleworks using Create. So today during the day in Creative I just designed and compacted it and got it nice and going. We ported it in using the schematic cannon today, and now we're just doing just the occasional fixes of just weird things that happened with the schematic cannon, but that is a-okay. So for some reason, the tier 2 was plenty in my creative world, but is not in this one, so let's upgrade it. We'll probably go do 2 levels. Who would win, Gilgamesh Destroyer of Worlds or Maurice? I mean, it depends what stage of Gilgamesh we're talking, because after he stops being a bad dude, after he gets a friend that teaches him the ways of friendship, he's generally a pretty good dude and only fights monsters. Are you choosing not to use the cobble gem block instead of create because you wanted to create? Yeah, I like create. Well, no, I am using the cobble gem block for the cobblestone, but I'm using create for everything else. So it's automatically generating gravel, sand, dust, sandstone, and clay. And we're getting into the Forbidden Arcanus mod, and at the moment we're bottlenecked on Phantom Membrane, so I've just been fighting them a ton while we've been doing this, because I don't have looting on this sword. And I have a feeling, it kind of feels like I'm going to need a lot of what we're doing. So let's grab some iron and some gold. So then we'll do you, and that. Gold, and then these, and you. That should be enough. Oh, did I lose my upgrade? No, I didn't, thank God. Okay, so you... It might be enough. It doesn't really look like it, though. Let's just do the diamond. Why not? Let's go max tier. So what I'm actually going to do... I don't need this at all, actually, anymore. So let's just get rid of you and that. And let's just not... fly over the edge when we do not have to. Grab you. And you go here. Do I have my thingy on me? Let's grab you. You and you. Do that, that, and then off when powered. Perfect. And yeah, that's climate. That's fine. Alright, cool. Beautiful. So we're getting 32 at a time because I don't particularly want to use the netherite upgrades. So that is, yep, full already, so that's cool. It's not filling up on you yet, it's working on those. I feel like it's not doing any grinding though, which is a problem. All I see is stone and cobble. But I think maybe we'll start getting grinding now that it's actually got enough stuff happening. Where do I want to sit to look at you? Here. But have you been in Hannah? I haven't hung out in some of your streams in a while. Why are you not pulling out of here? Because there's plenty here. Why are you not? Oh, because it hasn't connected them properly. That's why. Trapdoor. I'm about to spill items everywhere. Yeah, you're gonna head off, Binky, get your makeup and head to sleep? All good, my friend. Love you to bits. Thank you so much for the raid and for the lurk. It means a lot, Binky. And you're doing okay on the job hunt at the moment because of issues with current job? Yeah, that's a bugger. You're doing well otherwise? Okay. Well, I hope everything goes as well as can be. So I want to do that, that, and that. Why are you not letting me have these? Ba-ba-ba-bum. About to take a nap too. All good, Puma. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for trusting me with your community, and I hope you have a wonderful nap, and just, yeah, I really appreciate the raid, and just for being you. Ooh, Nemethy, thank you very much for the 11 months, baby. What a time to be alive, am I right? Alright, and then you... And Pasiva, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. Really do. Okay, so now I need to redo that. I wanna be like that. And So now we should be getting grinding, yes? So that's still smelting. I hear the wheel going, which is nice. So now we have some of these turning on. Please tell me you're draining. Oh, we've just got random stuff in here now, do we? Aha. So let's do that, and hopefully that should fix everything. You're back, that's what I like to hear. Alright, there, good, okay. Aha, let's put these in the system. Now are you working? Because I'd really like it if you were. I sit somewhere. Other side and over. Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, we've got cobble on both sides now, which is a plus. It's not what was happening before. I hear the man spinning, which is good. This guy's smelting. Alright. So we should be seeing... Okay, so that's full of stone already. You're full of that. Looks like we're doing... Yeah, we're doing the gravel now. When the gravel backs up, it should then... it'll stop sending the cobble in. So essentially, these filters, how they work. So this is the cobblestone guy. So the cobblestone guy is full, so it's saying I no longer need cobble from the cobble generator. And then this guy is the gravel, and he gets that with the cobble in the grinding wheel. So when this turns on, it's saying I don't need cobble sent to the crushing wheel anymore. This one, I don't need gravel sent to the crushing wheel. This one, I don't need sand sent to the crushing wheel. This one, I don't need sand sent to the fans. This one, I don't need cobblestone sent to the fans anymore. As you can see, that's on because we're full on stone. And then this one, I don't need gravel going to the crushing wheel anymore because this is the clay. That's a byproduct of that. And then at the end of the conveyor line, we've just got a trash can here. So any overflow will get trashed. There's the gravel. And any new, and once the gravel kind of goes in here, then it's going to be like, yo, I need a little bit more cobblestone. Like, it's a cool system. I like it a lot. And it means, like, if we need any of these blocks, we can just come down here. Once it's backed up, of course, but we can just come down here and go, yep, yep, yep. Just grab them from these barrels, because these drawers are just terrible to take stuff out of. And once they're all backed up, then we can come down here with upgrades and start increasing the amount in the system, but I'd rather back it up first so that it doesn't take 15 years to get the system backed up and us having the resources. And this is just going to be so nice for just if I need gravel, if I need sand, if I need stone, I need glass, I need clay, we're just all going to have it easily. So let's get rid of these now. So we've got our cool, like, kind of create stuff happening. We've got all the 4 processing plants for the washing, the smelting, the smoking, and the haunting. And now we've got a cobbleworks. That is quite cool. And we are going to be getting flint from this, but I'm just voiding it because we don't need more flint. We have so much flint from the sifting operation. I'm really happy we've got this up and running now. This is going to be so good and so useful for us. My, like, voice is feeling quite, like, not here. Like, it's feeling like it's going a little bit, which is not great. Not super of the ideal. But I love this system. And I like how it didn't take, like... I was expecting there to be issues with it, but I like that it wasn't, like, too bad issue-wise. For the schematic cannon building this. Now, I don't want to take stuff out of this automatically, like, I'm not going to send stuff to get sifted by these. I'm happy to keep using our, like, auto hammers we have. Like, so this guy's making dust, and this guy's making gravel, and we're just sifting those, but... Gah. But I'm happy with this. I like it a lot. So we're, like, slowly backing up this chest of the gravel. And, like, we can always add stack upgrades and stuff into here too, but we really don't need to do that. We have so much stone going, which I'm a happy boy about. And yeah, I don't know, I think I did a pretty good job designing this guy today. I know last time I was like, yeah, I've got a whole week to get this designed. So I'll do it sometime during the week, and of course I did it today. I'm glad we also got this cleaned up. And I'm happy. So how are we doing on the... We put the membrane away, didn't we? I want to see how we're doing on that. I assume it's in here. Yeah, okay, so we're at 22, which is pretty good. What I'm going to do real quick is I want to quickly head to the bathroom. So I'm going to put a quick roof over my head so I don't have to worry about the phantoms. And we're going to do my favorite thing to do in this world. So I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to go on BRB. I'm going to hit this tap right now. Now, I want you guys to call, noting that we are at level 87, I want you guys to call what level I will be at when I get back. Alright guys, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Love you all. Call it! Alrighty, everybody. Okay, we just got one guess from the wonderful cage of 120. So as soon as I sat down at my desk, I turned it off, just like I usually do. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. 111. Pretty close. Pretty close, my friend. Congratulations. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We can put like all this stuff away now, right? Let's put you in there, you in there, you in there. Everything else can go away. Hrap. And hrap. Beautiful. Let's grab some more like arrows out. Arrives 2 hours late with coffee. Sup? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well. We got a really cool contraption in that's working at full blast now, which I'm super happy about. Yo, we're backing up on the gravel, which is nice. So that's full. We're at 769. When that backs up, it's going to start doing... Well, actually, I don't know. Actually, yeah, when that backs up, it's going to start going from gravel to sand. And then that's going to run for a long time because it wants this to backfill. So we'll kind of see how that goes. I might have to like make a like shut-off switch for this. so that it only runs when everything is full. Some kind of like an AND gate system, I don't know. But yeah, so we've got this system, and essentially these are all kind of buffer inventories for these. One of the main reasons for that is, I mean, look, the thing that I originally was going to use to read the displays didn't work with the drawers, but I'm not using them anymore. So I probably could have, but it's also nice to just be able to pull out from multiple spots, because like this like 1x3 length is all the same inventory, so I've got like 3 different things pulling out of and putting into, which is really handy. But essentially, when this guy is full, then it goes into this wireless redstone link saying, hey, I don't need more cobblestone from the cobblestone generator. And then when this guy is full, it says, I don't need more cobblestone going into the crushing wheel. Then when this one is full, I don't need more gravel going into the crushing wheel. I don't need more sand going into the crushing wheel. I don't need more sand going into the smelting. I don't need more cobblestone going into the smelting. And this is, I don't need more gravel going into the crushing wheel again, just because the clay is a byproduct. And so at the moment we're like doing okay on the cobblestone front in there. It's completely backed up and full here. Completely backed up and full on the stone, so it's not sending more cobble that way. But it is sending cobble to get turned into gravel. But once that backs up, then it's going to start pulling the gravel out and sending that to the crushing wheel. And that'll start backing up, turning into sand. And clay as well. And then the sand will turn into the glass, as well as... So the sand will probably go straight from there into the glass maker. And then once that backs up, then it's going to try and send that to the dust maker, which I think is really cool. I really like this system. I spent a lot of time today like compacting it and making it nice and pretty after we like designed the core like base mechanics from it on stream like a week or so ago. But I think it's just turned out really nicely. So we've got our crushing wheels here. We've got this chute here that's putting the items in half a stack at a time. And then this guy is putting the items in for the smelting. And then once it's finished smelting, it goes down into this like buffer chest, this buffer chest. And then it just pulls out of here and sends the items up onto this conveyor. And I don't know, I think it's pretty neat. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. We also upgraded, we also made a slight change to the mob farm. So I need to change the direction that's going, but I also don't care that much. So we've changed the setup for the windmill, and we've added this speed controller. And now we've used that to set this to maximum speed without having to do the insane array of cogs. And we've added another conveyor as well, just because we were getting some spillage. So, yeah, the last thing that I really want to do on this mob farm is, one, change the direction of that to be down. I just couldn't be bothered getting a gearbox at the time. And then I want to put powdered snow on top of all of these conveyors, so that when we do get passive mobs, it breaks their fall and it stops them from just dying on the conveyor, so that they can get killed by the looting machine. Because currently we're getting tons of chicken drops because they have slow falling, but everything else we have like significantly less drop wise on. But our little like create area down here is really handy, and we're almost maxed out on gravel, which is awesome. And once this is fully backed up, it's going to be so nice. Whenever we need glass, we just come down here, grab a bunch, throw it into the system till we run out again. Same with clay and stone and all of that jazz. And once it's all backed up, I do also want to upgrade these drawers so they hold more. But I want it backed up first. I don't know, I'm pretty proud of this. And because of the speed controller, we were able to get that at like a decent pace going. Like I could add more sails to that and then increase the speed, but I'm kind of okay with this speed. I feel like it's working fast enough. Like that's backed up now, so we'll probably start seeing glass coming through. Yeah, glass and clay. Because yeah, that's backing up, so it should be stopping requesting cobble and sending the gravel to get made into stuff. So we should start seeing sand popping up here, hopefully. There's more gravel. More cobble still. So that shouldn't be requesting more cobble. Oh, I see sand. I see flint. And then the sand should turn into glass. Yo. Okay. Alright. Yep, more sand. Flint is just getting trashed in this trash can. I don't want it. Or need it. Alright, so glass will be going up in here. We'll be getting clay. It's just a byproduct, so it's not going to come out anywhere near as fast. And I think I will create a little shut-off switch for this. So I want some more of that. I'll want a lever. That's not my redstone. So a lever. I'll want a redstone link. I'll need another one of these. So what was you? Brass casing and torches. So we need some of that, some of that. Let's do like 4 of these. Like that, beautiful. And then we make these, which are just super handy little things. So we'll figure out how we want to do this, but for now I'm just going to put a thingawatsy here with a lever on it. We can put you there with the link. And we'll make that link, we'll just say clay. Like that. And I want that to also I want to make it so it's gonna not turn that on. No, so it's going to invert this signal, right? Because this is the same one, so if I turn that on early, then it's going to stop that from making sand anyway. Oh wait, when this backs up anyway... Oh, this isn't gonna work anyway, so I don't have to worry. So what I'll actually want is for this to turn it on to be doing the thing. So then maybe, can I just like detract that block? Do I have space for that? I mean, I guess I can pull it up instead of retract. So let's grab a sticky piston, is what I'm thinking. Piston. Do I have any slime? I do not. I can make slime somehow, yes. Okay, lime dye and dough. Aha. There was a way with like witch water, wasn't there? That. So witch water, a mushroom goes into that. So do I have anywhere that's still doing witch water? I don't think so. Do we have any mycelium spores? Large fern, cactus. Melon. I don't expect this to be a long stream, by the way, guys. Just because of my voice really sounds like it's starting to go, so I don't want to push it too hard. I don't know. Oh, that's the mycelium spores, isn't it? I thought that was grass seeds. Okay, so means we need to sift dirt, which isn't a big issue. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That's what I want. You, and you. Beautiful. So, I should have kept one piece of dirt. That. Barrel. That. No, I can't use you. What is the point of you? And like that. Then I need mushrooms. I should have a handful of, yeah. Let's do a handful of these. I forget that I have a water source right here. But I'm laugh all day. Ba-ba-nay. Every day. Also got heaps of redstone in there. Nice, nice, nice. Netherrack supply is coming along. Almost at 2,000 obsidian. Slow, but gets there. We need to find a slime chunk and make a farm at some point, but you know, whatever. Laugh and laugh and laugh all day. Banana. And like, because if we want to, like, for create with the zinc, we need to be sifting sand, so just being able to go, okay, I'm going to grab a bunch of sand and like put it in like a sifting machine is going to be so good. And this is the last one I need, so not that I need all of this slime, but it's just nice to have. I literally just want one sticky piston. George, welcome in. How are you, my friend? We are in our modern Skyblock world today, and we've been working on a cobbleworks factory with create, and I just want to make a slight change to it so we can turn on the ability to like force clay to be made once this is like filled up. So, what I'm thinking, so this is the one we don't want to thingy. So if I do one up, and I'm wondering if I can rotate this with a wrench, because that would be so dang good if I can. Nope, not that one at least. How about that one? Debating installing the Java version. I mean, if you play Bedrock, like, you don't need to. Like, there is definite pros and cons to both versions. Aha, yes, I can do that. So I want to do that. Beautiful. And then just, I guess, have like you. I mean, I guess I can just have it like, yeah, like this. And then do that. Aha. Like that. Do clay. And then grab our create wrench. And do that. And now, I want to parkour on whatever, and it seems the strafe jumps less than possible on Bedrock. Ah, bugger. So the Neo, gotta love the good Neo. Alright, so now if I head over here, and if I flick that, then, that allows it, and now if I unflick it, that should force clay to keep being made. Because it's never going to come through and send that signal until that one does. So that is cool. I don't want that flicked for now. I wouldn't mind inverting that signal if I can. So let's actually grab that. Do that. Do that. And then do that. That does turn it on, so cool. I want to have to request Claymore. And like that. Cool. So now when the thing is off, then it's not forcing it when I turn it on. It's that. Can't seem to change the forward linear motion whilst airborne by turning, can you? What, like, whoops. I mean, I'm using a jetpack. I'm not particularly good at parkour in Minecraft, so. Oh, cool, we got heaps of glass now. Oh, we've made a little bit of dust, that's cool. A little bit of clay. Yeah, I think that's a good addition to the system. I'm quite happy with this. I'm really quite proud. So everything's just slowly backing up. So once this fully backs up, then it'll start backing this up, and then once that's backed up, it'll start making this. And then once that's done, the system should just turn off. Well, it'll stop putting items into the system. And then I can come in and either upgrade these or turn that on, so it'll just force the gravel to get turned into sand, so we can get this as a byproduct. Yeah. So what I want to do now, I think, is let's have a look at this stuff, because we should hopefully have enough. Yeah, backing up. This is so good. And I don't need that anymore. And I broke the torch, as I often do. Alright, let's put stuff away that I do not need right now. You. I definitely want to keep that on me right now, so let's do that. Put... I don't need you. I want that. I want to grab just some cobble to tie me over with. That's more than I wanted. Let's quickly swap out a flux capacitor. I'm keeping it night because I don't want to worry about phantoms. Okay, so... where were we? So, Forbidden and Arcanus. So we need to make this stuff. Oop, phantoms, hey friends. Come give me more of your membrane. I'm actually kind of thinking about just doing a ton of enchanting of books. But we can get to a point with this mod that allows us to like handpick enchants. So I don't know if I care about doing that just yet. But it would be nice to have looting. I mean, without looting, I don't have to worry about using my bow or my sword, because the bow is easier. But... I'd rather have looting, so I don't have to just forever farm these guys every night. Like, I can just farm a bunch of them. Like, 24. Like, we've killed so many phantoms. Like, I want to look at our statistics, actually. Mobs. Phantom. We've killed 46 phantoms, and we have 24 membrane. We could have way better than that. So, what do we need for this dust stuff? Mundabitter. So, redstone, arcane crystal dust, which we should have in here. Redstone. Okay, that's starting to build up a little bit again. It was blaze powder, if I remember correctly. I think bone meal. And gunpowder. sir, please. Can't you see just how little you mean to me? Like, I'm not even wearing my good armor right now. I'm wearing my cooler armor. Like, you literally mean nothing to me. Alright, so we've made this stuff now. Using our arcane crystal dust, we'll need to combine it with other dusts and powders to create Mundabita dust. This dust is used in several recipes as well as activating the Hephaestus Forge. I know the Hephaestus Forge, I'm sure it has a lot of uses, but it's what we can use to handpick our enchantments. So now we need arcane gold. The arcane gold ingot is needed to continue your progression in the mod. It's used for lots of stuff and it's also pretty. Okay, so is it just crafting? Okay, so I need the Mundabita, the arcane crystal dust, I need to make more of that, gold and charcoal. Alright. That is not my bow. Do I have any charcoal, actually? That's a good point. A little bit, but I would like a lot more. I mean, let's just grab a stack for now. So this one. Oops. You add that, submit. No, not that one. Wait, is it? Uses. Okay, no, I do need it in the smelter, not the smoker. Add you, submit. You in there. I love how fast this thing is. So good. I wonder how much kelp we have. Not a ton. That farm's not super great, but that, you know, it's fine. We only need it for like occasional create stuff at this point. So I still have some of this stuff. Charcoal and gold. This mod is like genuinely terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. I don't need this stuff anymore. So, yeah, I guess let's make that many. I don't know how much we need. It's used for a lot of stuff and it's also pretty. That's annoying, but fine. Okay, so we got cool looking stuff here, which is, yeah, I wanted to get into this mod for like armor and gear and stuff, armor and tools. So this is our first step into that, and I do want to move towards the forge so that we can get do the enchantment stuff. So what is this? Spectral Eye Amulet. Highlight mobs when activated. Okay, that's cool. I'm not interested in that right now. Golden Orchid Seeds. These can be planted to grow arcane gold nuggets. Yo! You'll need to find yellow orchids. Which I assume I can get pretty easily, actually. Emeralds. My knight statue. I love this thing. Okay, so... Yellow... No? Oh, can I not get flowers from this? Ah. So yellow orchid. you. Gotta find that. So I'm gonna guess Twilight Forest, probably, right? I don't think so. I don't know if they still exist. Oh, we do still have slime boots from Tigger's Construct, but you need the purple slime. Gross. So let's... Look, I want to try just bone mealing for it. And hope we don't, like, have to go explore the Tinker's Forest for it, but... Yeah, so far it's looking like it. Alright, let's have a look at the Twilight Forest then. I have too much stuff on me right now. I know this won't go like into the thing until what's the thing, but that's fine. So yellow orchids look like this. Oh, it wanted me to like investigate these Hollow Hill things, didn't it? Yeah, I'll do that later once we've got better armor and weapons. Because at the moment our gear isn't great. Yellow mushroom. Like, if it wasn't straightforward, you'd expect the quest book to tell us, right? Create one, you'll need to find yellow orchids, and I don't see anything in here about yellow orchids. Is there a tag here? Bees. I don't see anything. So there's blue orchids. Not what I'm after. I don't particularly feel like going in there today. I do want to do it after we've kind of upgraded our gear with Arcanus, though. What are these? They're the Botania flowers. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay, yellow. It's a cute little flower patch. I don't want to look it up. But like, this is the only dimension that I have, at least at the moment. I haven't gone to the end yet. That doesn't have, that actually has landmass. If I go to farming, maybe. Let's see there. Mystical agriculture is a whole different kettle of fish. Bees I haven't started on. This I haven't started on. Exploration. Twilight Forest. Tips and tricks. Bounty board. You found a thing if you want a spoiler? I don't know. Well, can you just tell me if I'm on the right track? Like, if I'm on the right track, or if I'm completely wasting time? Because I don't want to keep exploring this if I'm not going to be able to find it. I won't find them. Okay. I think home is red. Because I couldn't get them in the... in the market. Bone mealing, at least in the biome I was in, didn't seem to help. Maybe I can try a flower forest, but... honestly, yeah, can you just tell me? I can't really think of any good ideas. Like, what's my bottleneck this time? Oh, I've got to do Project E? Or is it a thing from... Oops, I've gone past it. Or is the Philosopher's Stone an item from... Why would this not be in here if it's that complicated? And yeah, it's from Project E. I don't like Project E, but okay. Let's find some lilies of the valley. In like a normal forest biome? Wait, find them or like bone meal for them? Like forest or flower forest? Flower forest. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to have to get into Project E eventually. Alright, so... Philosopher's Stone, gunpowder, blaze powder, gold. Like that, and then I do Head over to here. Place some lilies down. I just don't like that there's no way to find that out except looking it up. Like, that seems really bad design. Like, there was no recipe for that. In the book. Kind of annoyed about that, like, that's a really complex kind of recipe to get that, and there's nothing in the book. Alright, so we've got that now. So let's do... Oh, this thing here. You'll find other rewards you can get by slaying enemies. This page is work in progress. Philosopher's Stone. Projectile keybind can turn mobs into others with either a client star or a little redstone in your inventory. Be careful testing this. I died to an evoker and lost my chest to a gust. Also take a free phantom charm. Being a Skyblock, I think you'll thank me for this one. Oh, Phantoms can't see you with this. That's cool. I'm not interested in it right now, but... Alright, so now what do I need to make that? Just add that in the arcane gold, so... Well, I have 7, so let's do that. And you... I assume I probably can't get more seeds out of this, but... We do have the magic dirt from this mod, which hopefully should double our yield. So let's actually grab out our... sickle? Is it not in here? Here it is. Don't particularly need these potats. Can I twerk these? Yo, I can! Oh. Now I want to see if I can get more seeds back. Doesn't look like it, but that's okay. You. Alright, well that's good, because it means we don't have to craft a ton of this stuff. So that's good. We're gonna need way more of these flowers, though. So I need to go collect, head to the Twilight Forest and get just a ton of valleys. I'll check if I have any more here. Lily of the Valley. Nope. Alright, so let's head to the Twilight Forest again. And let's just look for lilies, yeah? Lily. I'm gonna want like a stack and a half to 2 stacks of these. Let's see if we can bone meal here for them. Yeah, so I've done that. I just need more of them. So I want to see if I can bone meal here. To get, yo, I can. Okay. I really enjoy that Vein Mine does all of it. Okay. That's fine. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-bum. Alright, so let's just head home. Probably should have just philosophed them while I was like... while I had them, but whatever. I want to see how this is going. Alright, you're almost fully backed up. How are we on the clay? Nice. 3 stacks. Now it's still a lot faster to get the clay by putting dust in water using ex nihilo stuff, but this is still really cool. Happy. Alright. So let's head over here and let's just plan all of these down. I don't know if I can do it with this. It'd be nice if I could. Yo, I can. Can I just do that? Cool. Sure I can't do that, no. And look, this mechanic of Project E is okay. I don't like the equivalent exchange stuff. Whoops. I just turned that into sand. Yep. Because like with Project E, you can just make a cobblestone generator and then just equivalent exchange enough cobblestone into like diamonds or whatever item you want. And it's just like, okay, this is just boring. Curious if I do it again. Ooh. Oh, so it doesn't matter what flour I use, it's just easier. Bum, ba, ba, da, ba, bum, ba. Dang it. Ba 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 da ba. Ba ba. Ba ba bam. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, now I don't have any dirt on me right now, but I'll just do that. Patch those holes. Put you away in there. Alright, now this is going to take a while to get all of these going, but ba 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 ba. Yeah. So I can vein mine harvest, which is great. Alright, I'm happy with that. Alright, wrong button. I don't know why I thought it was the shift key suddenly. Ba 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 na. Oh, heaps of them now. I assume I don't have a... I have a crafting table in here? I don't. That's fine. Alright. Bum bum ba da dum. And that. And then that. Aha. And now we do that. And we do that. And we have tons of these seeds now. Aha, beautiful. So the rest of these can go in there. Nice. Tell me. Does this exist? Wand. Nah, it doesn't look like it is. That's alright. Okay, I am not particularly concerned about the arcane gold now. Alright, we have tons of this stuff now, which is excellent. So that and that. Wonderful. How easy are you to make? Whoa, excuse me? No. I mean, we have millions of wither skeleton skulls. I just don't want to do wither technology yet. Alright, let's have a look at these. Ooh, golden feather. Allows fragile blocks such as glass to be collected. So this just has silk touch on it by default. Wonder what its mining speed is. Mining level. So slime and a golden feather. How do I make you? Just arcane gold and a feather. Feather is here. Slime. And then like 3 of those twig things that are really annoying to collect. Yep. Yo! Nepathy! How are you? Welcome in. How are you? What were you up to? I didn't know you were streaming. Welcome in! How was it? Were you playing ATM or? Alright, so that's that. And I want to have a look. So has a higher attack speed. I don't know. So, but that has efficiency and this doesn't. This feels like it's like pretty like good on that. I want to come over here because this should have silk touch on it just by default, I think. So if I do this, yeah, it does. Okay, that's nice. Back soon, put a skip to bed. Oh good, oh good, oh good. Ah, just Vault Hunters mining. Nice, nice, nice. Haven't been on today because I've been busy doing stuff for this. Just saw a funny short. Nice, nice. Okay, so I've got that thing, which is cool. Okay, and then we've got like normal golden tools. Of the arcane golden tools. This stuff looks so cool. How many questions can you answer incorrectly in 45 seconds? Oh yeah, I love yeah. Azuma's doing quite a few of those at the moment and they're great. And from watching me fail so brilliantly at the what's the attack damage on this? 7.5. What's that compare to other things? I want to have a look. Sword. So compared to you, that's 6, that's 7. So it's actually in between a diamond and a netherite sword. The big thing that I want to know is the mining level of these tools. Ether, zebra. Oh, absolutely. X's composure is getting worse and worse and worse. Alright, well let's... Because I assume this can mine obsidian. I want to have a look though. Yeah, it can. Oh, it's so fun. Alright, so it's at least diamond level. But I know for this, all the modium, I need a netherite pick for it. And I don't know what the mining level is for this, and there's no, like, book for this mod. Which I would like. I will make a routine for this, answer questions incorrectly. Cute. Because there are like higher tier stuff. So I don't know if like this is the equivalent of diamond. Because it's like in between. At least the attack damage is between diamond and netherite. So maybe. So because that's 7.5. Netherite is 8. What's this? That's 12. Yo. 4. That's 7.5 as well. That's reinforced arcane. So reinforced. So I'm gonna guess maybe that's... That can then do... Whoa, yo. I don't know. I don't know, but this is a cool pick regardless. So I'm gonna put it away for now. Just because this has enchants and that one doesn't, but just got into my creator dashboard and see someone's gifted 5 subs while you're online. Yo, that's nuts actually. Awesome. Hey friends. I'm busy. So it wants us to make a few things. So we've done that. So let's start on all of these. Okay, it looks like it's all just the standard recipes, so let's just grab some sticks. Be gone. We've still got like over a stack. Look, I don't want to sleep though. So I am actually going to grab that phantom charm. I'm hoping it... does it have to go on my magnet slot? I don't want it to go on my magnet slot. That's annoying. Oh well. Oh, it's not even... won't even go in there. Okay, I think they're ignoring me now. Do I have to have my... Alright. Sure, cool. But congrats, my friend. Alright, so we wanted sticks and that stuff, so we wanted... pick, shovel, axe, hoe. Then, is this just standard? Yep. Okay, arcane gold can be used to craft armor, which is stronger than diamond. Okay, cool. Blending, welcome in! How are you, my friend? Of course we missed you. And is that the same recipe as well, just sword-wise? Yeah, okay. So, sword. Helmet. Boots, pants, chest plate. Time to work on the schedule so I can put on Twitch. Nice. At least we're on the talk show there since we won't be changing. Wicked. It's cool that these guys are just ignoring me now. Good. So I've done all that. So let's just quickly do that and that. So this is presumably better than what I'm currently wearing. Yeah, by a good amount, actually. Attack damage is 7.5. This is higher than that, but also... more interested in this. I don't think that this will be mining level of netherite, but I like the pick and it was pretty cheap, so let's just do that. I don't need these in my life, realistically. I mean... For now, we'll go with this still. MJ Multi, welcome in, welcome in. How many mods? Several of them. Several. That is the name of the pack. It is much easier for you to, much easier for you to look it up than for me to tell you. Alright, but that's cool, that's cool. I really love this armor set, but how are you, Multi? How are you? Welcome on in. Skipping extra selfies, so I'm gonna lay down with him night. Oh, good, Nam. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate ya. So we're currently kind of learning this mod. Oh, we're so fancy and arcane and golden. We're gorgeous. So this is like a next tier of stuff, but I really want to get into this. Because this allows us to like handpick enchantments. So prepping for the forge. 64 Darkstone. That's Beehive. Igneous Extruder. Okay. Is that the only way we can get it? We can get it with the Quarry Bee. Just some quests. You Darkstone slabs. It's not a thing for me to get those without Darkstone, I presume. Nope. And that's the bees. Alright, so I need to make an Igneous Extruder. You're great, I'm glad to hear. Igneous Extruder from Thermal. Imvar, not a problem. Constantan, how do you make that? Constantan dust is copper and nickel. Okay, not a problem. So, copper, and is that one nickel? No. That one is nickel. Presumably I can throw you in the in here. Yeah, just 1 for 1, perfect. We'll do it in blocks. So let's do that and then like that. So it stays in block form. That go in there. Oh, wait, no, that's just doing copper at this point. No. Bad. Go away. Okay. Constantine is making. Bum, 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 ba, da, da. Alright, and then you are almost there. And perfect. Wonderful, now let's put you back on. And gorgeous, now we're getting some Constantine. So then a redstone servo, so that's just, hello friend. It was, what, iron and redstone? 2 redstone and an iron. We need some glass. 4 Invar. a piston, and then this thing which requires an iron nugget. Beautiful. You, and you. Does this require power? No. Cool. So, for the dark stone, you needed lava, packed ice, and deep slate. Can I get deep slate easily? I mean, presumably with this, packed ice and you... That, and that thing from you, you... That. Matter infusion. You... Yeah, just the ignis extruder. My question though is it burning the block? Is it burning this block, or is it just creating it indefinitely? Because if it's just indefinite, then I think I do have a little bit of deep slate. No, I don't. But I can get that using this guy with a magma block, which I might have. I should have some of that, yeah? Yeah, I do. So magma block, like that. Then it was lava and packed ice, yeah? No, for this... Yeah, still lava and packed ice. Do I have ice at all? I have one piece of ice. Is there a way for me to make this easily? Blast chiller. Alright, this is a bit of a rabbit hole for me right now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna call it here for the day, folks. I want to have some dinner, I'm tired, I had an awful night's sleep last night, and I can feel my voice is sounding a bit strained. So we're gonna call it here for the night. It's been a super fun stream. We still got heaps of people around, so let's do a ribbity-rabbity raid, see who's around. Preferably someone playing modded. But we'll see. See who's around. Why did I make a smash and pass? Shadow point. Oh, that's a very good question. Don't have any friends playing modded Minecraft at the moment, so let's have a quick look-see around. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Alright, so I'm there. Let's have a look-see. Alright, da-na-na. Let's have a look at this person. Eh. I've only one VTuber streaming. Daisy Crazy, how are you? Yeah, just in time for a raid. How are you? Hope you're well. Looking to find someone who's playing some modded. Bum bum na na na. But how have you been, Daisy? I wish people used tags more. Good, super hectic. All good, all good. If everyone is good though, I'm doing okay. I had a rough night's sleep. That looks like modded. And my voice is getting a bit. Luna Cupcake, let's have a look. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. I'm not a Lunabot, I promise. That's bad. Took me a while to find someone to raid, so it's always good to have some help. Alrighty, we are starting off a raid to Luna Cupcake. Now, so I want us to share the laughy love, everybody, so follow if you can, hang around chat as much as you can if you like him, and let's just have an awesome day. They're just about to do some words on stream by the looks of it. It's your boy Blaze. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead with the raid. They're doing some, about to do some words on stream, but then they're going to come back by the looks of it. I love every single one of you. You are amazing. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And thank you for the hydrate. Take care.